So we got a Oscar Schmidt OE30 Delta King. This actually has a really pretty nice neck. The frets are a little shallow, a little low, but no, they're still pretty good. I mean, there's still plenty of frets on here. But anyways, I'm going to completely rewire it. Or I'm going to try to anyway. This is, well, we'll just see. There's some problems with how it's going now. So, you got it on the bridge pickup. And that sounds pretty good. But you turn the tone control down. It's just acting as some sort of weird volume control, sort of. However, it's still there, sort of. That's not right. It's not wired right. Although the actual volume control works. Sounds pretty good. And then, so that's the bridge pickup. Then here's the neck. Quite a bit, so I don't. It sounds real big and it's not balanced with the bridge pickup. You know, okay, everything's all the way up. Volumes, tones on 10. There's the bridge pickup. Here's the neck pickup. They're not balanced. The neck pickup sounds way bigger. So then when you try to get the middle sound, some kind of weird half-assed Peter Green sound. I don't know what that is. Actually, I like that better than the Peter Green sound, to be honest. But it's not. That's closer to what you need. You gotta have the lows and mids turned way down because it's a real dark sounding guitar. So you gotta have the tone controls. You gotta have the highs all the way up, lows, mids all the way down, pretty much. At least that's how I have it set on the clean channel of this amp. You know, and it's still plenty of bass. So this guitar puts out a lot of low end pickups aren't balanced, and this tone control doesn't even work properly on the bridge pickup. Okay, so now I've got the strings off, and now the fear starts to take hold as I begin to take things apart. Okay, we got to be careful taking the knobs off. Hopefully this will work. They're kind of stuck in there a little bit. Just get under them, under both sides with a flat head. Oh yeah, easy. This one comes right off. That one comes right off. And that one came right off. Well, didn't have to do that cloth trick with it that much after all. Take off the bridge. And I've taken close-up pictures of these so I know exactly where they will be when I put it back together. And yeah. Just put it in the bowl. It's pretty cool. I've taken a picture where I can see exactly how many threads this bridge posts were set at. So I'll know exactly to put that many threads when I get it back together. $11mm. I think that's pretty much all I have to do. It's all coming out pretty easily. As it should be, you know, it shouldn't be tightened up super tight. But I gotta watch out and make sure the pot's not turning. Yeah, it's all loose now. What I need to get is some open-end wrenches. But I don't want to undo these all the way just yet. So the best thing to do, if you can, is to get the string under the nut and the washer. And then you try to zoomed up too close. Then you try to, it's the old string trick. It's a pain in the ass, but I think, and I've only done this once before. Okay, so you gotta get it tied around. So I got it tied around once on there, and then try to, then you can go ahead and take this off and hope the string stays on there. Maybe tighten it again before all hell breaks loose. Okay, so I have it on there on the threaded part of it, of the shaft, yes. And then at this point you want to tie a second tie so that you get a little knot. You can see. It's blurry, isn't it? Dang it. See, so it's blurry. Okay, so you can see we've got 2 down, 2 to go on these controls. So we've got strings tied to them. Got the bridge volume control rassled. Hold on, Dad! She's going to get away! I think I got it. Do one more. my frame. So, well, I have it here. My professionally edited video. Okay, all 4 strings tied. This one is on there a little loose, but it looks, I tried to pull it off to redo it. That one is tenuous. I would be really smart to retie that one, but I'm probably not gonna, because I'm gonna gamble. Now, for the output jack here, I think this is the trick. You need a washer and you tie it onto the end of the string first. Okay, so I got the washer tied on the end there pretty good. And now to try to fish this string through the F hole and out the output jack. I have an idea. I'm going to put this string through there. Then I can fish it out with these handy dandy things. Oh, yeah, sorry about your guitar. Hold on. Helps to have a light to see in there. Of course, I'm still not getting anywhere. Stand by. Well, this might work. I couldn't see the string, but shining the light through the output jack, I can see the string in there. Maybe I can grab at it with these creepy ass thingies. I can't see shit. Alright, it was pretty difficult, but I got it through. It really helps to have a light where you can see in there well enough to grab it with something. And then with this, it helps to kind of turn it on its side and reach in there. Oop. But, I felt really terrible there. I was... I didn't damage the finish there, but, well, it's just an Oscar Schmidt. It's not a Gibson. Although, really, should take more care than I was doing. But, so, yes, reach through there with these and get the string. Now that you have the string, you can tie it to the washer. Okay, and I got a string tied to the toggle switch now. Well, and now I'm pretty sure the next step is to loosen the pickup surrounds with all 4 of these guys on each. And it's important to have a screwdriver that fits, and it's important you don't strip out these screws. Oh, they strip out so easily. And 9 times out of 10, they're already half stripped out. Actually, this screwdriver is a bit too big. This one's a little bit more precision. Yeah, that's better. Hope that's showing up. Yeah. Oh yeah, those work much better. It's hard to get leverage with these tiny handled screwdrivers, though. So it's a little bit of a drawback. Although this comes with some, no, never mind. But you gotta have precision screwdrivers. You gotta have screwdrivers of every size possible. But that's half the fun of tinkering around on stuff, is buying the tools. Notice how hard I gotta push down on this so I don't strip out the top. That one's easy. Oh well, anyways, this is really boring. So, and here's a problem you'll come across a lot when you're trying to undo the output jack. You're doing this nut, but you're not getting anywhere because it's turning. The output jack itself is turning at the same time as the nut, so you're just not getting anywhere. So what you got to do is, and I hope I don't block this with my hands, stick something in there. Make sure that's still in frame. Yeah. Stick something in there to hold it in place. And then can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Output jacks might still be turning. Stand by. All right, well, that was getting boring, but I finally got it off of there. Okay, now for the truly scary part, is pulling everything out. And I am almost afraid of what's going to happen next. Oh my gosh. Here goes nothing. You're going to watch me be a complete fumbling idiot with this stuff because I've only done a semi-hollow one time before. Push them through. So you got that. Toggle switch. I don't know if that's in frame. Ow! Yeah, it was. And okay, so I got the everything. So now I got to be able to pull things out. I'm gonna use my. Here, we use these. These are a little different. They're angled. Might give me some. Okay, just bear with me because I just decided to, keep filming, even though I'm going to be a complete fumbling idiot right now as I try to pull this stuff out. All right, well, I got a hold of the wires. Oh yeah, look at that! It's coming out. Okay, so I got to be real careful and keep track of who's what. So, okay, this is the bridge volume control, and this is the bridge tone control. So, and I actually might go ahead and label these. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, just to be on the safe side. So I was able to write on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but I was able to write on the back. The Sharpie, bridge volume, bridge tone, where stands for tone. So, and then I guess I keep yanking the guts out of here mercilessly. Okay, and then this is the neck pickup volume, so I'm going to go ahead and label it. Ooh, it won't write on that side because there's flux on there. Now I got flux all over my Sharpie. Let's see. Oh, it'll write on the side. V, neck volume. Hope I did that right. And then this is the neck tone. Neck tone pickup. Just to be on the safe side in case I forget what's what, because it's already starting to be a really frightening mess. And I'm about to get stuff tangled up if I'm not careful. So I gotta make sure. Make sure that what I'm doing is still in frame. Okay, so one thing I want to make sure that I don't get tangled up with any of this is the output jack. So let me get that kind of separated out. There. And we got the output jack separated out. All the strings are tied. And now we've got all the controls out. And then this is the bridge ground. I'm not sure what I should do there. I'm going, because I don't want to snip that. I'm probably, yeah, what I should do is just keep this bridge ground intact in there, put it off to the side. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to pause for a second here. Okay, so I disconnected the bridge ground, and you want to, because you don't want to try to solder that inside back to the bridge, just solder it to the new pot once you get that going. So here's the bridge ground. What I do is just tape it to the guitar, and it will stay there, hopefully, while I work on everything else. So, just for a close-up, there's my bridge volume. You can see the pots and what looks like very confusing to me. And there's the bridge tone control and the little chewing gum capacitor. So these are the original pots, and then here's the ones we're replacing them with. You can see the difference. These look bigger, and I don't know if that translates to better tone, but I have a feeling once we install all these and replace all this stuff, it's gonna sound like a whole new guitar. I hope I can do this. So I'm trying to make sense of things, and so far I've discerned, I'm pretty sure, that this blue wire is the bridge pickup wire consisting of the ground and the hot. So the ground is soldered to the back of this pot, and the hot is soldered to this outer lug here. This outer lug of these three. So, in that case, the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect this bridge pickup. And I'm just going to do it with these clippers. And I'm probably going to block your view with my hands. Actually, this bridge pickup, I was told, was actually installed at aftermarket. It's not the stock Oscar Schmidt pickup. And it actually does sound pretty good to me. It wasn't getting enough power, but I think the solder, there was some weak solder joints. So I'm pulling it through, and okay, well, I was mistaken, although I don't think it really matters, but this is the bridge pickup lead, not that blue wire I was messing around with. I think that this blue wire is attached to the toggle switch. This black wire is attached to the bridge pickup. Oh, and this might be why I thought that bridge pickup sounded pretty good, because it looks like it's a Tonerider AC4B. I'll have to Google that. I'll bet you this is a good pickup, worth keeping. It sounded good to me. It had a lot of clarity. It was weak, but like I said, I think that was because it was one of the wires was half soldered on there, half soldered onto the volume control. So I think I disconnected it. Yep, it's out of there, free. Tonerider. And it looks all rusty and nasty. I think it's still a good pickup. Okay, so I thought the pickup sounded good, but it sounded weak. And a test shows. Gosh. Yeah, like 1.5. That's really low output. And then I try it with the green wire. So, like, one on the ground, one on the green. Or did I say, yeah, ground. Yeah, you get 1 point, pretty low. Of course, I'm not holding it on there very well. But I mean, usually you should get at least 8 or 9. This is 1.3. Whether I do it on the green or the red wire. And then this white wire was heat shrunk off, so it's not necessary. So I'm not sure. This pickup might might be bad. It looks like it. If I have my ohm meter set right, which I'm not sure. This is the only setting where I could get a reading, so I think that's the right one. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure it out, and I have what here. I'm not sure. This is a known good pickup, and I got the ohm meter set on 200K, and I get what I think is a normal reading off of this. I put it here, and you get about 7. Or so. And it doesn't matter which way you do it. You can put the red one on the ground and the black one on the hot, or switch them. You get the same reading. So this is a known good pickup, but I try to get a reading off of this one with the ohm meter set on the same thing. Put this one on the ground, put this on the green. Nothing. Put it on the red. Nothing until I put it on this setting, and then I get a reading. So I'm not sure what that means because I don't really know much about it. I just know that, when you hook a regular PAF style pickup, you get about a 8 or 9 reading. So, well, I don't know. Okay, so this yellow wire is the neck pickup. And I'm just clipping that. Right there. So now the neck pickup is free. So this neck pickup is behaving more like this other, like that other good pickup I had. So this is the neck pickup, which sounds pretty muddy. But when you take a reading off of it, it gives you the standard number. On the 200K setting, it gives you what I would expect. 8, 9, 10, roughly around there. Okay, so trying to make sense of this. We've got here, got these 3 wires. That's connected to this here toggle switch. And what I think we're just going to pull it out this way, hopefully. Yeah. There it goes. And then see, and I have the string, so when I tie the new one, I'll be able to pull the new one back through. Okay, so but then the only other problem, so then these 2 wires connect to volume pots respectively. This blue one was connected to the bridge volume, and this red one was connected to the neck pickup volume, and this yellow one is connected to the output jack. And we need to the output jack is not going to come through here. What we need to do is use these guys and pull the output jack out that way.